สวัสดีค่ะเพื่อนทุกคนวันนี้นะคะบอกเลยว่าคุ้มเพราะว่าวันนี้นะคะเดวิดเขาจะมาสอน GMAT เรากันค่ะอย่างที่ไอได้เกริ่นไปเมื่อคลิปคราวที่แล้วนะคะว่า GMAT เนี่ยมีทั้งพาร์ทของ verbal แล้วก็ quantitative วันนี้นะคะเดวิดเขาจะมาสอนเราในพาร์ทของ verbal หัวข้อ critical listening ซึ่ง critical listening นะคะจะทดสอบเราในเรื่องของทักษะการใช้เหตุผลการหาข้อสรุปการหาข้อสนับสนุนหรือการหาข้อโต้แย้งต่างๆโดยประเภทคำถามของ critical listening ที่มักจะพบบ่อยๆนะคะจะมีอยู่ประมาณ5ประเภทด้วยกันก็คือ 1. assumptions questions 2. strengthening questions 3. weakening questions 4. explanations questions 5. conclusions questions ค่ะโดยวันนี้นะคะโจทย์ที่เดวิดเขาหยิบยกมาสอนพวกเราเนี่ยก็จะเป็นประเภทของ explanations questions ถ้าใครพร้อมแล้วนะคะก็หยิบกระดาษกับปากกาให้พร้อมแล้วมาเรียนแบบพร้อมๆกันเลยค่ะ
Okay, welcome to Manhattantest channel. Now we're going to look at a critical reasoning question, one of the question types you will get on the verbal part of the GMAT test. Critical reasoning is about understanding arguments, it's about logic and reasoning. Now, the first thing that we do with critical reasoning question is we read the question stem here and identify the question type. So, which of the following, if true, most helps to explain the decline of the incidence of the pellagra? Okay, so we need to explain some sort of mystery, resolve or explain this mystery. I know that I'm going to get two contradictory pieces of information, and then an answer choice here is going to show that actually these can coexist, and it's not actually a contradiction. It explains how this situation can be. So, resolve, explain question. We know what type of question we're going to get. So, from 1900 until the 1930s, pellagra, a disease later discovered to result from a deficiency of the vitamin niacin, was common among poor cotton farmers in the United States, whose diet consisted mostly of corn, the least costly food they could buy. Corn does not contain niacin in a usable form. Curiously, during the Depression of the early 1930s, when cotton's price collapsed and cotton farmers' income declined, the incidence of pellagra among those farmers also declined. Okay, so we have a little bit of reading comprehension here. Curiously, like surprisingly, during the Depression, the early 1930s, farmers' income declined, pellagra also declined. So what's the mystery? The mystery was, well, farmers' incomes declined, yet pellagra among those farmers also declined. Why did they have pellagra in the first place? Well, because corn was all they could afford to eat and it lacked the necessary niacin. Okay, so the answer choice has to resolve that seeming contradiction. So we could try and predict an answer choice in our mind, keep an open mind. How can it be that their income declined, but the incidence of pellagra declined also? So let's look at A, B, C, D, E. When growing a cash crop could not generate adequate enough income, poor farmers in the United States responded by planting their land with vegetables and fruits for their own consumption. That looks okay, right? That would help to explain, okay, maybe they became self-sufficient, and that would explain how you could reduce income, yet increase the amount of nutrients, vitamins that they're getting. Leave it on the board. We have to compare, read and compare all answer choices. People whose diets consist largely of corn often suffer from protein deficiency as well as niacin deficiency. Okay, that might seem reasonable, but it does nothing to resolve this conflict. Until the discovery of pellagra's link with niacin, it was widely believed that the disease was an infection that could be... What was widely believed prior to it is irrelevant. It doesn't explain this mystery. D. Effective treatment for pellagra became available once its link with niacin was established. About treatment for... Again, it doesn't resolve this mystery. and E, in parts of Mexico where people subsisted on corn, but okay, we're not interested in Mexico, we're interested in the United States. Alright, I can eliminate that. We lock in A, that is our best answer, and that is how to approach a resolve, explain type question.